This is the Total Wine in Reno, Nevada. Let's go check it out. One of the really cool things about going whiskey hunting in Nevada is that they actually allow tasting in the stores, so you never really know what they're going to have out on the tasting counter. So maybe we'll do a little of that. I love Total Wine for the rare and expensive, mostly expensive stuff that they have. I've always managed to have some kind of really crazy expensive Ardbeg or Macallan or something. So obviously beautiful Macallan 25. We will not be picking up anything in that price range today. The Macallan with the M Crystal decanter, wish they had that out, and the old Macallan number 6 for you high rollers. Actually, I noticed they have a pretty nice selection of the Abelauer. The 18 year, I don't see that one very much. The Abuna Alba. The Abelauer Abunads are nice because they got a little proof to them, 124 proof. Just wanted to point out the new packaging for the Glenmorangie as opposed to the old packaging. This new more striking packaging. It's supposed to be more modern. I don't know if I really love it. Got the lineup of Dalmore. 15 is a sweet spot in my opinion. Obviously the 21 and the King Alexander are better, but they're a lot more expensive. So there is the Ardbeg lineup. I often get asked what I think the best of the Ardbegs are. If you want to go on the less expensive set, the 10, the O-On, and the Wee Beastie, the O-On. I like it. It's a little more balanced with the sweet and the smoky. But of all of these, my favorite, Uigeadail, hands down. Oof, so freaking good. But as you can see, it's not super cheap. But so always fun to look for the thing that is just put out. So check this out. This is kind of cool. It's a 15-year Mortlock Game of Thrones edition. As you can see, they put it on the shelf, didn't put a price on it. So that's something they probably don't get very often. Little Irish whiskey section. I always gotta stop by the Irish whiskey section. I'm a big fan of Irish whiskey. There's something you don't see all the time. The green spots and the different finishes. Again, not super cheap, but kind of nice, kind of interesting. The blue spot is the best of those, in my opinion. And the bourbon side of the rare case. If you guys want to see everything that's in there, a couple of the barrels that are more expensive. Few of the barrels that are more expensive. Whistle Pig. Oh, there's some Irish. Don't know when the yellow spot ended up in the expensive case, but I guess it is now. How disappointed am I that they don't have the 23-year Crown Apple. I was gonna get it today too. All right. I won't make you wait anymore. Here's the bourbon section. Oh yeah, I know that's what you guys were waiting for. They do have limit 1 on the Buffalo Trace here, but the price is really good. A couple of Blue Runs. Ugh, the old barrel lineup. Gotta give a shout out to the barrel lineup. Oh, so there's a couple of the Bowman brothers. I know you guys don't all see that everywhere. The single barrel's not here, but that small batch is pretty good for $30. I mean, kind of hard to argue with that for $30. Got the Old Elk Double Wheat. Not cheap, but good. So we are in Nevada, so obviously the Smoke Wagon. There's something interesting. The Younger, we might have to grab one of those. I do not have one of those. And of course the Frey Ranch. A little Nulu. Some Old Granddad and Old Granddad Bonded. I see you back there. Oh yes, my favorite. And yes, you guys are gonna tell me about it, so. For the one that I jumps out of the shelf, but I have no idea about. I don't know if any of you guys know anything about this. 50-star American single malt. Kind of inexpensive. Maybe I just got caught by the red, white, and blue. Ooh, the Still Austin rye selling well. $47. Got a lot of that. There's that Brothers Bond 4 grain rye. I'd like to point out the reason that is $46 is because I told Brothers Bond and Brothers Bond told Total Wine, and now it's cheaper. You're welcome. Here's the old Sagamore Double Rye. If you don't know, that's actually a really good one and very popular with the online whiskey crowd. A little Traverse City barrel proof rye, which we can't seem to get at home for some reason. Somebody pointed out a Willet in the last video that I didn't even say anything about, so there you go. There's the Willet 4-year. And Crazy Whistle Pig Pit Viper. I have no idea what that's about. That's interesting, limited edition. Probably a gimmick. There's your Whistle Pigs. Okay, so one unwhiskey related question for you guys. This is not really my gig, but what's the deal with these hard Mountain Dews? I mean, have you guys had any of these things? They sound kind of awesome. Let me know, are they any good? I'm not saying I'm going to do it on the channel, but I'm just asking. I'm just curious. I love Mountain Dew. All right, so we're going to call this one a wrap. Move on to the next place. The only thing that we're grabbing right now is a bottle of that Smoke Wagon Uncut the Younger. I don't see it at home very often. It's $45 and 58.3%. From Smoke Wagon. They got some great stuff. So there you go. There's Total Wine in Reno, Nevada. So much stuff. It's so hard not to buy everything, but gotta pick and choose. So on to the next spot.